So, remember when I made a post saying I was doing a Q&A video and I asked you guys to put your questions in to leave questions down in the comments and I would answer them? Well, here's the thing, guys. We officially have 44 comments. Guys, I'm not going to be able to answer all of them, but I'm definitely going to try and answer as many as possible, okay? Um Starting with number 1. Who is your favorite Baldi character? Well, I'm gonna tell you this. Definitely not the principal, because you already know how much I hate the principal. Um, Seems a little high. Lower that down a little. All right. If I had to choose a Baldy character, maybe First Prize, because sometimes he's helpful, even though he could push me to Baldy, even though he's annoying. I'd probably say he's probably the one who I like the most out of all of them. His playtime's annoying as well. Um, gotta sweep goes back and forth too much. So yeah, I'd probably say First Prize. All right, I'm answering these very short because I want to try and get as much as I can. How did you and Tommy's Puppet Lab become friends? That's a great question. So I'm gonna tell you guys when me and him first interacted. It was around maybe I can't remember off the top of my head, but I think it was around 2022, late 2022, when I made this reaction video out of him. He commented saying, "Yo, thanks for reacting to this." And then I said, "Yo, Tommy, it's you, the legend, the man himself." Yeah. And then once early 2023 came, me and him, we started connecting. We played some Roblox together. We would play games pretty much every day. So we would basically collab a lot. Um, and then as time went on, Tommy knows me. Tommy got to know me pretty well, and now he knows me very well now. And now me and him, we're great friends now. We're great friends, and we still do stuff together, like play Roblox and stuff, and still react to his content. I still do it, and yeah. And I remember playing that Baldi mod out of Tommy. But yeah, that's probably the best explanation I can give y'all. But that's pretty much how me and Tommy became friends. All right. Who are your top 5 favorite YouTubers? That's a great question. So, if I had to pick my top 5, definitely Tommy, my friend. Um, the Frustrated Gamer. So I picked 2 so far, right? Um, Kindly Kian, Markiplier. If I had to pick a 5th, Corey Kenshin. So those are my top 5. Tommy, my friend, the Frustrated Gamer, Kindly Kian, Markiplier, and Corey Kenshin. Those are my top 5. All right, next question. Is there going to be any more collab videos? Yes. I know there hasn't been collab videos for quite a while now, but I promise they will come back at some point. I promise you all that. I know. I always used to collab with Devon, Kingdom and G, Plaza, um, who else? My boy Yabus. Um, oh God, who else? I think that's all I could really think of. If I miss somebody, I apologize. I just can't remember off the top of my head. All right. Um, how is life treating you since you graduated high school? And would you ever want to have a kid or have kids? So that's pretty much 2 questions. But first, I'm going to answer how it's like being out of high school. So far, the real world, and when I say the real world, that's what I mean, like working wise. But so far, it's not too bad. Um, this is pretty much my summer job doing YouTube. Um, I do have to get back to work in September, which I'm really not looking forward to. Um, September 1st this year, which is even more brutal because usually school starts later. Because if the date school starts, that's the date I start work because I work at the aftercare. So it's tied up with that. But yeah, I'd say it's not too bad. And would I ever want to have kids? Well, here's the thing. If I had to choose, I'd have one kid. If I wanted to have a kid, yeah, sure. I feel like that wouldn't be bad. And be lovely as well, having a kid. But if it was multiple kids, I'm sorry. No thank you. But one kid, I could deal with. I could deal with one kid. That'd be sick. I'd be the nervous gamer finally having a kid, being a father. The nervous son, or the nervous daughter. Either way, Stad is. But for real, that'd be nice having a kid. A kid. All right. Who inspired you to become a YouTuber? That is a great question. Um, I'd say the frustrated gamer. Definitely the frustrated gamer. So here's where it all started. So it was during the COVID lockdown in 2020. Nothing to do but to watch YouTube, and then the frustrated gamer um started appearing on my feed when I searched up Baldi. I started watching his videos, and I was saying, wow, this dude is really, really a master at doing this YouTube stuff. I want to do it too, so why don't I start? And then I started being very confused. What should my name be? What should my name be? And then since I was inspired by the frustrated gamer, the frustrated gamer inspired me. Um, that's the frustrated gamer. So why don't I be the nervous gamer? So that's how I got my name. And yeah, that's who inspired me to become a YouTuber. That's a great question, though. All right. Let's see. Do you and King Dylan G still talk? Yes, we do. Occasionally, though. Not really much, but recently we just got started talking more. But yes, don't worry. Me and King Dylan G, we're still best friends. Don't worry about it. Me and him are possibly planning on doing a collab soon. Or sometime. I don't know. I don't think I should be using the word soon because yeah. But yeah. How was the senior trip? It was really good. Even though I had one rough moment. So here, I'm gonna tell you all the story of it. I know it's gonna take a lot of the time. Um so June 5th, we get up at 2 in the morning. Gotta be at the school by like 3:45. Get on the bus by 4. And then just sleep on the bus because it's about a 6-hour ride from here, because I live in New Jersey, to Virginia. So it took us roughly about 6 hours to get over there. Um, we stopped somewhere to eat something, and then we continued on, and then we went to Virginia Beach. Um, I tried to get a short of me getting hit by the waves, but I ended up recording it the wrong way, and I was like saying, "Oh man, it's time to go already. I really wanted to get another video." But it's okay. I'm sure you guys understand. And then we went to the hotel. We had pizza there. Went to sleep. Um we got up around I got up around 6:30. We had breakfast. Then we went to the amusement park. So here's where the rough part came. So I went on so I'm going to show you all some of the rides at the amusement park. All right. So here is This is the one that I'm just giving you that example. Yeah, I threw up on this ride right here. Look at this. Wait, was it this ride? I think it was, right? Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's the one that spins around. Yeah, this is the one that I threw up on, everybody. Oh. And then here's the first ride I went on that I completely survived, the Griffin one. Let's lower this down a little. So here you go. You have a nice little ride going up here. Nice ride going up. This is the boring part, but basically you would just go up for a little while. And then you would eventually reach the top. You'd have a nice, lovely view up here. You see everything? You can see everything from up here. That's the... So here, this was kind of my favorite part. I got a nice view up here. You could literally see everything. This was really fun. However, I did panic on this ride very much. But this ride was so much fun. You're about to see why I panicked and had so much fun. Alright. And then you just hang for a little bit. And then you have a nice big drop going that way. This had me freaking out. This had me freaking out, bro. Alright. Then another loop going down. You can even see, because it's so high, you can even see the one I threw up on, which was the white one right there. That's the one right here. This is the one that I threw up on. But this one I did perfectly on. But overall, it's a memory to think about, right? And then that's pretty much just it. Alright. Anyway, let's get back to detail about the senior trip. So after the amusement park, we went back to the hotel. And then we had a dinner cruise. We went on a cruise ship. And then we sailed along the ocean, or on the shore. And it was a great cruise. I loved it. Loved it. Nice and relaxing. And then we went back to the hotel, went to sleep. And then the day after that, we went to the water park. We had breakfast. We went to the water park. I stayed in the wave pool the majority of the time. It was so much fun. And then right after, we went straight to a mall to have dinner, and then we went straight home. But yeah, that's how my senior trip was like. All right, I took up so much time, so I don't know how much more questions I can get to, but I'm going to try and get to a little bit more at least. All right. Scrolling back to the post. Let me see. How old is your bird, Mike? He is going to be 11 this year. 11. That's crazy to think about. I got him in November of 2015. So I was about 7 at the time. But yeah, he's going to be 11 this year. So how was your 12th grade year? It was pretty good, except for that little rough part in March when I lost Nana, but other than that, it was decent. Very decent. But anyway, guys, that's going to be it. I'm sorry if I didn't get to all of your comments or questions. I'm really sorry, but I don't want this to be an extremely long video. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you guys leave a like. If any of you guys are new, make sure to subscribe. All right? And I will see all of you in the next video. Have a great day, everybody.